all squads. The Russian troops are falling back. Do whatever you can to secure the sector. We push them back, but not far enough. Do not let them regroup.
And I hope you guys like that intro. Jokes aside, we are going to just be reviewing the Battlefield 2042. I'm kind of just going to break this down into good, bad, and both. Because some things can be good or bad, depending on how they pan out. So, I guess let's just hop into the bad, just in no particular order. The bad things about the game, there is no info on, like, what the fuck to do whatsoever. They just, here's a button, click it, and shoot something. Like, there's no, this is how you use the plus system, this is how you call things in, this is what Conquest is, this is how tickets work. Now, this makes sense to Battlefield players who've played Conquest and other things before, or people who really care about the game and keep up and informed. But to new players and friends of mine, this is just, it's stupid. Like, what am I supposed to do? I don't know, just run out and shoot something. It's a little bit boring, it doesn't make sense. So that's like kind of a big issue I had with the beta, is there's no, I'm not saying they need a tutorial or something to baby walk people through things, but some kind of direction, or at least information would have been nice. Another issue is the convoluted menus. I mean, just look at this thing. What is going on? You got a left click, right click, bumper, lift this, go that, switch this. Put some things in a menu and then put things in an advanced menu for people who really want to look at it. Don't give people 14 trillion boxes to click on and 7 different places to put camera shake. Just put it in one spot. You're confusing everybody. Another issue, specialist. Oh, fuck the specialist. I'm pretty sure a lot of people agree with me on that one, but, I mean, a black Irish machine gunner guy running around saying Russian slurs at people while getting shot at, and then there's 6 more of them on either side. Like, why not go with, these are engineers, medics, things, and this. They don't need a name. I don't care who Billy Fuckwad is. I don't care who Webster's slinging Spider-Man grapple bitch is. I don't care. I just want to play, like, gimmicky, stupid specialist. I think they should just be things assigned to each person, and it doesn't make sense to me. So that's another bad. Also, no map or map explanation on the way things work. The conquest zones are not, like, shown on your map as this is blue, red, things like that. Like, this is where you want to attack, go. These are the buildings. It was kind of a little convoluted there as well. Another issue I see is no ammo. Like, I mean, it's obviously ammo, but it's pretty limited, and the guns that you get, and then you gotta swap mags, and then it doesn't tell you that you have ammo in the other mags. You just have to know to swap to the other mag, and then maybe it's a armor-piercing round, and you don't want that because you don't need the, like, it just doesn't make sense. And along on that vein of complaints, the plus system, like, what the fuck does changing anything do? It doesn't feel like it changes anything. I know it changes the little numbers and things, but it really doesn't feel like it. It doesn't explain really what you're doing. I think they need to rework that and look at it. Maybe add a, you get a short barrel, and then you get a suppressor, a compensator, or a long barrel with a this and a that, and or a short stock with folding and extending, or, like, give them options between those more advanced rather than just, I don't know, fuck it, you can switch the gun to anything. What does it do? Anything, fuck, I don't know. It feels a little odd. Another thing is the grapple itself. That's what is this, Titanfall 3? No. Like, if I want Titanfall 3, I'll play Titanfall 3, but the grapple does not make sense. You can jump across the map, you can bunny hop, people are sliding. It's way too fast. I understand the grapple, and I think it should be in the game as just a vertical. It goes up at like a quarter or half the speed it currently does, just to get you from place to place for verticality. But just Spider-Man launching you across the map, well, no, stupid. Another thing is there's no scoreboard. You can't really see if I'm killing people, capturing objectives, points. Like, it doesn't feel like you're earning anything or doing anything. It's just like, the game's over. Here's a thing and a number, and yeah, you lost or you won. And that's about it. So yeah, also a little bit laggy and choppy. I felt like I was just being like pulled back, like just behind. Everything was a couple seconds late. I don't know if that was my problem with the beta or maybe other people have that issue on last gen. I really don't feel like it was made for last gen. But switching into the kind of both category for a second, that could be good or bad because it could perform better on other high-end PCs and next-gen models. But let's, switch over to some good things. So good things are the graphics are fantastic, even on last gen. They look amazing. Things look really cool. The guns are fun and easy. Like, they make sense. They're a little bit easy to, use, which could be good or bad, but it's not overwhelming. The core gameplay seems solid enough. We'll see where that goes. And another thing is the weather. I thought that'd be super gimmicky, but it kind of, added something to it. It wasn't, honestly, the Specialist and the Plus system seems more gimmicky than the Tornado, so that's interesting. Also, there should be a lot of maps and a lot of stuff to do, so that seems like a pretty good idea. One more thing on the plus side I've got is the audio works really well. I can hear things that make sense spatially. It's not as clustered as other games, so the audio development was pretty good. And there's a bunch of little small details, like the call-outs the soldiers make, and the graphics, and the way you can reload while ADSing, and, a bunch of little small details and everything put together makes it pretty nice, but we'll see where that goes. Alright, so moving on to our last kind of little category is kind of both. So the plus system, like, it's good and bad, because it's good because you can switch things up, but it's bad because it's like, what does anything do? Everything's an everything gun, Does it feel, I feel like you should have a little bit more of a, you can change an SMG in this way, but you can't just make it do whatever you want. It feels a little bit gimmicky like that. Another thing is there's no scoreboard, so that could be good or bad because how everybody's a winner these days. Everybody has to, it doesn't show your KD in every game, and it doesn't show people that they suck, and everybody gets a little sticker for playing the game, which could be good for new people, hopefully get them into Battlefield, but at the same time it's really bad because then it's, what are you playing for, what are you competing for? Another thing is the vehicles. I like them, other people like them, but to veterans, it's just you get in a vehicle and you shit on everybody who has no clue what they're doing. And to new players, it's, wow, I just got shot by a tank for 80th time, or an attack helicopter. Like, they don't quite have that understanding of what to do there, so that's frustrating and dumb for them. Alright, so to just kind of sum up my opinion on 2042, right now the cons outweigh the pros. The beta was way too short. It was 2 days. I only got 3 games in, which you're watching. I only had like an hour and a half to really play one day, and that's all the time that I got. And 2 days is just not enough for most people because stuff happens and things happen. People get busy. So if you're going to do a beta, I'd say do it a week long. I feel like the game has a lot of potential, and I like the core Battlefield aspect to it, and I think I'm definitely going to get it. I don't think I'm going to pre-order, but I just don't think I'll be able to convince any of my friends to get it or really get new people into Battlefield because it's just not quite there. It's already starting in an okay state, but I think it's got a lot of... Alright, well, those are my good, bad, and both thoughts for the 2042 beta. Anyway, check out the channel, and thanks for watching.